So I went to see Poms. For those of you who don't know, this is a comedy, dramatic comedy about a woman who's diagnosed with cancer but decides to not seek treatment, and instead she packs up her life and goes to live in a senior community. And there she decides to pursue an old dream of being a cheerleader. So she starts a club for cheerleaders. Okay, so I have a soft spot for films about older people because for those of you who don't know this, I am the caretaker of my parents who are 84 years old. So I am very close to the issues of old people, and I'm always interested in seeing how they are portrayed in movies and how society picks up on them. So I went to see this movie because of that, because I knew that, well, it's always the funny part that Hollywood brings out, and kind of takes the drama out of some issues or portrays it in funny ways, and that happened here. I mean, you can see some issues about the old people, about older people that are interesting to address, like children or daughters and sons considering that the best for them is to stay in their little box and not jeopardize anything, and be careful and behave, and they forget that people are people and they have personalities, and sometimes they want to misbehave, and they have the right to decide about their own money, and you know, if they're healthy in their minds, or if their mind is healthy, they have the right to decide about how they spend their money, even if it's not sensible for the sons and daughters. That's one of the issues that the movie portrays funnily, or in a funny way, and that is interesting. This movie has as this woman, Diane Keaton. So Diane Keaton is the main actress, the woman who refuses the treatment of cancer and goes to be the leader of a elderly cheerleader squad. Well, she's always funny and she's always elegant, and it's always a pleasure to see her. This is not the best movie she's done, but so what, you know, it's still funny. This movie, I'm saying it's not the best she's done because this is pretty unremarkable in what comes to, you know, direction and script. It's highly predictable, the script. I mean, not that you expect a certain kind of predictability in these kinds of movies, because Hollywood always portrays older people in a funny way, and you know it's going to end well because they don't want to be cruel. This is a comedy, you know, and you kind of know what's going to happen, and that happened. I was expecting it. It's not something that I'm coming out of it feeling defrauded because I was expecting it. I was sitting in my seat and going, okay, so they're gonna go that way, and that's gonna happen, and it did, and they're gonna, okay, that girl is going to do this, and she did, and you know, all throughout the whole thing, it's quite predictable. The one thing that I am a little disappointed in is the plot point 3, you know, the resolution. You get to that point, and no, I didn't want you to go into the unreal way, you know, keep it simple, keep it honest, but the editing is a little poor. I mean, it's something that was supposed to dazzle us, and you just show us that people got dazzled. I wanted to be dazzled by it, okay? I wanted to be dazzled by it, and that's all in editing, nothing else. Don't change the number, don't change the choreography, don't change, keep it honest, but the editing could have been more proficient, I think. That's my opinion. So it's kind of flat in the editing in the third plot point, and it's kind of unremarkable. But I had fun, you know. It's a movie about old people, and it's exactly what I expected. I didn't expect much else. So kudos to Diane Keaton, who's still a lady, and go to the movies.